go, here we go. We're going to look over the brand new iRacing development blog for the upcoming Season 2. Been a busy start to the year at iRacing. Our development team has been working hard to prepare for the Season 2 25 build, while our operations teams have been hustling to support the special event Trifecta that begins each year with the iRacing Roar, Daytona 24, and the Daytona 500 running back-to-back. Also balancing many longer-term projects made possible by significant investment and growth in our development teams. That's true. They've been hiring a lot of people. The result, we've never had anywhere close to this number of significant projects and tech initiatives in the works at the same time. They got a lot of baskets. In this update, I will touch on some of in this update, I'm going to touch you and set expectations for the upcoming S2 build. Before we preview development, I'd like to thank all the iRacers, hey, he's talking about you guys, who participated in our special events so far this year. It takes a tremendous time and effort to plan and operate. 24,000 entries in the Daytona 24. All right. Season 2's around the corner, and we have a great set of cars, tracks, improvements, and new features in store. Let's start with a quick review of the upcoming content. Here we go, baby. It was way back in 2009 that we released the car that is used in our ARCA Menard series today. I wouldn't be bragging about that. This car and series have become one of our most popular oval racing offerings and draws close to 100,000 total drivers each week. I'm guessing there are a lot of the same drivers. 100,000 signups, right? However, given the age of the art and driving model, as well as advancements in the real world, we're well overdue for a refreshed ARCA release. Hell yeah, brother! With the Season 2 build, we will be releasing multiple fully licensed ARCA cars. Hell yeah. Right now, we are going through the approval process with the manufacturers, so details will be shared soon. Each car has been built from the ground up. Every video game developer's favorite phrase. It's been built from the ground up. With artwork and physics that incorporate advancements we've made in how we create art and our physics modeling. Oh, so they're using basically different tools to build. Interesting. Better brakes? No. Many iRacers have previously purchased the about-to-be outdated ARCA car, and we are sure there are questions about how we will handle the placement of the new cars in our series. The new physics model is based on the modern-day cars and will not BOP with the old model. As such, we have decided to remove the old car from the ARCA Menards official series. This replacement will be accompanied by credits issued to iRacers who purchased the old ARCA car within 1 year of the release of the new cars. Okay. If you don't own the ARCA car, buy it now, and you will get credited for the full amount of it at the release of the new car. Now, you won't get money back. You will get iRacing credits back, okay? This is a V8 supercar situation, okay? How to get a free ARCA Menards car. Credit amounts will be based on the duration of ownership. Oh, okay. So it's more like the V8. As many have observed from other recent programs like this does offer opportunities for grabbing the old car in anticipation of the new release. Yeah, if you get it now, it's going to be free. They give you the discounted price back. This is not true. Uh-oh. Well, in addition to the ARCA release, we will also update another popular car, the Legends Ford. Interesting. The Legends Ford 34C is part of our base content package, and this update will be applied to the existing car package. The rebuild incorporates our latest physics and art advancements, and the car looks great and drives even better. This is a very popular car in IRL, too, when you're coming up the ranks, from what I've seen. Team Redline. Hey, is that Luke? Good to see you, Luke. Last season, we updated our GTP and LMP2 cars with our latest pre-V10 release-ready tire version. The version improved dynamic response and driving feel and resulted in a model that was much more in sync with inputs. The new tire also incorporated more accurate degradation and updated compound and construction modeling. However, with the release, it quickly became clear to us that we missed the mark in an important way. Cornering performance was off, and iRacers were justifiably let down by this lapse. Yeah, this was when they were like, why am I going like 5 seconds faster around the lap than they do in like IRL, or like my speeds around corners are like ridiculous. You know? Together with much needed but yet to be delivered update to our hybrid system modeling, the release did not measure up. Yeah, I guess they got issues with the hybrid system as well. I mean, I can't imagine it's easy.
Tig old biddies.
Actual Vision, thank you for the 73 months there, buddy. Greg with that tier 2, absolutely love it. Alright, this plan... Oh, it is and always has been our mission at iRacing to provide the most realistic simulation racing experience possible, bar none. When it became clear that we did not hit the mark with the release, and with the deservedly high expectations of iRacers and sim racers, our team rallied and came up with a plan to attack the issues with urgency and to make things right. The plan has 2 phases. This is a 2-phase plan, folks. Phase number 1, a comprehensive reconstruction of the physical tires and compositions, utilizing new real-world data and adjusted and expanded testing practices. This includes all GTP cars and LMP2. Uh-oh. People love the LMP2 if they go changing it. We have spent the last 3 months on this update and have collaborated with several racing drivers, including professional racing at the pinnacle of motorsport and the world's top racing series. Phase 2, a complete overhaul of the hybrid system to bring it up to date with the design of the current real-world cars and appropriate rule sets. All right. Phase 1 is ready to go. We'll ship with Season 2. There you go. Interesting. We are thrilled with the effort our team put into this and the quality of the result. We do, however, need to set expectations. We're not done yet. The former release missed the mark primarily in high-speed cornering performance, which resulted from too much grip. Yeah. People, I don't drive these cars, so I don't know. But apparently it was like crazy fast. The adjusted model is true to life and can be a handful at times, especially when the tires are cold. Dude, who watched the IRL Daytona 24-hour race? When those guys came out of the pits with cold tires, the car was basically undrivable for like 2 laps or more. It was ridiculous. So when a bunch of people are bitching and moaning about cold tires in the GTP or the LMP2 coming up with this new build, it's the way it is in real life. Deal with it. The adjusted model is true to life and can be a handful of times, especially when the tires are cold. iRacers should reacquaint themselves with their favorite GTP or the LMP2 in test sessions before jumping into a race with their iRacing peers. It's gonna be rough, man. Practice leaving the pits safely and establishing warmth in the tires. What you experience will give you a greater appreciation for the skill involved in piloting these technologically cutting-edge and high-performance race cars in the real world. Oh, dude, good luck, man. Good luck, everyone. I don't drive GTP, so I don't gotta deal with it. Phase 2 hybrid system updates remain on track for Season 3. Yeah, they still haven't...
14 months and counting.
Still haven't quite got that hybrid thing going. That was one of the... I forget the developer. Was it the developer from LMU was like throwing shade at iRacing about like, oh wow, fancy trailer, video trailers you put out, but you still can't figure out the hybrid system. And like, well, Double Dare, thank you so much, buddy. All right, what are these pictures? I can't click on them. That's great. Oh, this is Portland. I get bigger. Alright, this is Portland. Pacific Office Automation, Portland. Season 2 will see the debut of a great track. We've wanted to add this for some time, but have not had an opportunity to scan until recently. Portland International Raceway, owned by the city of course the city owns it, owned by the city of Portland, Oregon. PIR is nearly 2 mile road course and will feature multiple configs. In real life, the track is raced by NASCAR, IndyCar, Trans Am, and ARCA. And it has fielded races in Formula E, Pirelli World Challenge, and AMA Superbikes. Originally known as West Delta Park, PIR has a great deal of history spanning back to the early 1960s. Expect to see PIR raced across a diverse set of racing series in iRacing, but it will not show up on any schedule for Season 2. Okay. No. Alright, that's cool. Work in progress, art refresh at Homestead. Previously, we shared that we're working to improve the art quality and modern-day accuracy of many of the tracks on iRacing that have become outdated. These past couple of years, we've seen such updates applied to Okayama, yep, Road Atlanta, yes, Watkins Glen, and more. Starting around a year ago, we began to emphasize accelerating the pace at these updates and have been building up teams and process to perform the work at scale. Nice. See, I'm the type of guy that, you know, instead of all this new content coming out, I'd be fine with them taking 2 seasons on just getting everything currently on the service up to date, you know? Because then I don't have to learn new tracks. Today we have upwards of 50 artists devoted to this initiative, and their work will debut in a sizable batches over the next few seasons. I mean, technically they've hired people to work on new stuff and to work on old stuff, so I get you can do 2 things at once, but starting with many NASCAR tracks. Oh, those are easy. You can pump those out easy. We are nearly done with Bristol, Darlington, Dover, Homestead, Kansas, Vegas, and Iowa. Repave. Nice. And we'll ship many as free updates in Season 2. To owners of these tracks. Yeah. Ship the updates in Season 2 to the owners of the tracks. Season 3 will see many more updates, and from there, we will widen our focus to other categories of racetracks on the service. We're really excited to get these older tracks up to date and ready to take full advantage of our future new graphics engine. Ooh. Another track-related update with the Season 2 build will be greatly expanded list of tracks that support 3D curbing. This system requires per-track customization to ensure accuracy and results in a more dynamic racing experience. Yeah, I call those I don't call them 3D curbing. I call them the old tit jigglers. We look forward to the release of 3D curbs at Jerez, Aragon, Sandown, VIR, Winton, Rudskogen, and Hockenheim. Barcelona and Road America are on the bubble as to whether they will be in Season 2 or available later. These are some pictures of 3D curbs. This is a picture of a racetrack if you're on drugs. No. Expanded 3D curbing support. Season 2 will also see the debut of some new sim features and functionality. Ooh, here we go. Debris refresh. Again, Phase 2 improves the system with significant tweaks to rendering and dynamic modeling, and the all-new inclusion of local debris cautions. Local debris cautions are informative only, and the work has begun to exercise our minds regarding future expanded road course caution support. Well, I mean, as a road driver, I ignore all local yellow flags anyway, so this is just one more yellow flag that I will not care. No. I wonder if it'd be a different type of yellow flag, like a debris yellow. Be like, hey, there's some debris on track. Be careful. There are a few sim racing experiences more frustrating than be out on track with racers who are dealing with networking problems. Yeah, call them the old McDonald's Wi-Fi drivers. Network problems can manifest in various ways, such as cars blinking in and out of existence as connections improve and worsen. While our netcode is robust and powered by decades of experience and refinement, there is a limit to what can be done when connections are severely compromised. I mean, look, if you got crappy internet, what the hell's iRacing gonna do about it, you know? To improve the experience for all, we've implemented a new connection flag system. This system, another flag that people will ignore. You're on that McDonald's Wi-Fi, and the entire time you got this freaking connection flag on your screen. You're like, I don't know, deal with it. They can't ignore this one, huh? This system will flag racers whose connections are insufficient and automatically pull them back into the pits until their connection improves. Thank God. If they wish, they can disconnect and try and improve the problem. They can wait, or they can ghost drive. Once the connection does improve, they'll be allowed to resume their race from the pits. Listen. To me, what this seems like... This will... I don't... Look, I don't think this is anything different than what we have right now. You're still going to get blinkers. You're still going to get people warping. You're still going to get rubber banding. And currently, right now, if their connection is so bad, they get kicked from the race and they get put into replay mode. And you have to restart the sim in order to try to get back on track. What this will do is if your connection is horrible, instead of getting kicked to replay, you just get kicked to the pits or kicked to whatever, with the ability, if your connection improves, to get back out on the track. That's what it tells me. Instead of having to like reload, I mean, it says you can reload if you want, if you think that'll fix the issue. But it seems like it's another way to like, hey, let's just chill here, maybe ghost race a little bit, or, you know, let's see if it improves, and then you can get back out on track without reloading the sim. I don't think it's going to help anyone from blinking or anything. If you blink once, it's not going to put you in the pits. The system will flag racers whose connections are insufficient and automatically pull them back into the pits. I feel like if your connection is insufficient right now, you blink out, it puts the little message, and you're out of the race. So unless they're going to be more... there's going to be... You have to reach a certain connection it's going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it's just going to be more... Is it going to be more strict now on your quality of connection? That's the question. Which I don't see... Your connection is poor. You're not being scored. I just feel like... I mean, hopefully it's a little bit more stricter. I mean, basically your race is ruined. Right? Yeah, your connection quality tolerance. I wonder if they've changed that at all. I think it's just a different way of kicking people off track to where you're still in the race, but you're not, but you can be. Who knows? But that's interesting. All right, I'll list our next feature under Season 2, but note, there's a chance we hold it back. It really depends on how testing and iteration go these last few weeks. The system is targeted to improve the approachability and difficulty of AI races, and it's called Adaptive AI. Briar Gaming gives a sub to Galyar. Thank you, buddy. Adaptive AI. Adaptive AI is an optional feature designed to provide races with a dynamic and responsive level of difficulty across all cars and tracks. With Adaptive AI, users are able to customize the level of challenge they would like in terms of words. Easy, medium, hard, extreme, rather than percentages. And one person's hard might be another person's medium. The system will adapt to you and provide the experience that is requested. This feature is inspired by NASCAR Racing 2003 series, which many of our developers worked on many years ago. The system stands the test of time and will be the first of many improvements on the way for AI racing. Listen, they're trying to come out with this campaign mode. There's going to be like a first-person mode in iRacing, campaign mode or whatever. I think this, on the surface, this is probably a really good thing, because if we were to do an AI race, you go in there and you're like, you can adjust their skill level, but you have absolutely no idea until you're actually in the race with these AI folks that if you're going to even be, if they're going to blow you away, or if you're going to blow them away, or who's blowing who, you know? So I feel like this would be like, it adjusts to match your level to make it hard, medium, or whatever, you know? I think on the surface, this sounds like a great improvement. An all-new and vastly improved lighting model. I thought we just got a lighting model. Another new lighting model? I swear they just changed this. Maybe this is different. This will debut Season 2. This lighting model is being developed in parallel with the new renderer and a new sky model, and we're happy that we are able to port over aspects of our new systems of the current renderer rather than having to wait to enjoy it. Huh.
Hot dog.
Hot dog! A live cup of Joe. Thank you, buddy. The new lighting model transforms the rendered world and the light that is imparted onto the scenery and the race cars. This work is beautiful to look at and gets us so excited about all the additional initiatives in the works. It will look even better in the future when paired with the new graphics engine and the new sky model. To support the new lighting model, our art and content teams are tweaking and rebalancing thousands of textures and materials across the entire sim. It has been a big lift and full team effort. New lighting, tuning track roughness. Yeah, I can see the roughness. Interesting. iRacing is a global platform with sim racer from all over the world. That's true. How incredible is that technology can bring us together on the virtual racetrack, sharing experiences together at 200 plus miles per hour? Oh, we're so excited to expand our efforts to reach and support sim racers who speak languages other than English. Wait, there's other languages than English? I thought it was only swear words. Support other languages in the coming builds, and we'll roll out expanded language support in the launcher UI. That makes sense. We will begin this expansion slowly through the addition of Spanish and gradually add additional languages. That's true. Like, there's no different languages you can choose on the UI. How do people navigate it? I mean, I can't even navigate the iRacing UI sometimes. How the hell is everyone else doing it? Another update worth mentioning is more of a usability / quality of life enhancement. Okay, here we go, guys. They saw my video. Payment and account management have been refactored to a dedicated application, which will serve as a foundation for improved account creation and flow. Oh, no. You mean you don't have to go to the website? Or you have to go to the website, sign up to iRacing. I don't know how. It's not easy to, like, become a new member sometimes. You know, it's a little clunky. Season 2 will also feature hundreds of additional fixes and improvements, which are too numerous to mention here, but they will certainly be covered extensively in the upcoming release notes. Yikes! The final note on Season 2, before we move on to the future development, relates to the new Sim UI. It's been our hope and tentative plan to debut the new Sim UI with this release. That said, we are and always have been committed to delivering iRacers the best experience possible, and we need a bit more time to hit the required quality standard. Yikes. As many of us who are devs know, the last 10% of a project can be a real bear. Rawr, and requires extensive effort, detailed work, testing, iteration, and fit and finish. What are they, building a cabinet? We're really proud of what we're building. The future that the new UI framework will provide for the expansion of functionality and new features. Now, that's a bummer, but I get it. It's not ready. Not ready, guys. The new UI is not ready. All right, how much more? Holy crap! Oh, it's not that bad. We're almost done. Now, let's review some of our future projects and initiatives before we wrap things up and prepare for Season 2. Now, the rest of what I'm about to read will not show up on iRacing, will not be implemented on iRacing until after 2030. No. It's going to be a while. Years, probably. Some of this may take years. Prototype new shadow tech in our development, new graphics engine. Now, right off the bat, I think the current iteration of iRacing graphics looks better than this. What do you guys think? How do I multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube? This is an OBS plugin. It's called multi-platform plugin for OBS. I'll start with the new graphics engine, which is supported by a full team of the best graphics engineers in the business. Creating a custom graphics engine is not the most common path game developers take these days. Yeah. Every game that you play, they had to create a new graphics engine just to make the game. Yeah, that'd be tough. So it's pretty crazy. But it is critical to us at iRacing that we develop an engine that is tailored to precisely meet the needs of simulation racing. The end result will look amazing and realistic, but most critically, it will take advantage of modern graphics, techniques, and hardware, and be built around a performance-first mindset, that's crucial, that encompasses full support of the many various ways sim racers experience sim racing: VR, multi-display, curved display, etc. Yeah, when they originally announced that they will be building their own graphics engine, it was because of the fact that the current graphics engines on the market aren't really tailored to what sim racing is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could take a look at what's the new graphics engine? I'm blanking on it. The newest one everyone talks about. Unreal Engine, yeah. Like Unreal Engine, it's not like a physics-based, you know what I'm saying? It's more for, like, pretty looks. It'd be like trying to fit, like, a square peg into a round hole. Well, why don't you just build a square hole that your square peg can fit into? And if you're looking around on the market for a square hole to fit your square peg into, and it's just not there, and you got to start rounding off edges on your peg, what's the point, you know? So that was their reasoning, which I have no reason not to believe him. I mean, I totally get it. I think sim racing and what iRacing does is quite different than a regular old ass like FPS game or a MMO game or stuff like that, you know? Hello, Scotty! Recent advancements in the project include support passes defined by shaders, improved culling, and support for array, cube, and 3D textures. The improved culling is designed to better support objects with a large number of primitives. Last week, our principal graphics engineer also shared a new shadow system prototype that will dramatically improve the shadow appearance and performance seen in the current render. Also, as mentioned earlier, we're working on a new sky model and have made significant progress. I mean, it's exciting. It really is. The new graphics engine will also benefit clouds, which will be lit properly, shown here on the left, and also receive a comprehensive overhaul in terms of appearance and type. Oh, yeah. So this is like either early in the morning or late at night. Probably late at night, or like dusk. So the cloud wouldn't be white at dusk. It usually has this beautiful like pinkish color, you know? Sour eggs, good to see you. You know, when I'm driving and those clouds don't look right, takes me out of it. Takes me out of my flow zone. No. It all comes together. It makes a difference. As we have shared in previous dev updates, this project will require patience. Yeah, don't even be thinking about the new graphics engine, guys. Put it out of your mind, okay? We're doing the hard work that will create a strong foundation for the sim for years to come. When possible, we're strategically finding ways to improve the current renderer with work that is adjacent to our efforts to the new render. For example, lighting improvements will debut in Season 2. Yeah, like, they're working in parallel on this new graphics engines. They're coming up with new techniques, new technology, new ways of doing, all for the new graphics engine. But sometimes, this is what I take from it, sometimes when they're building something new, they're like, oh, wait. They're like, could we just put this in the current game? Let's see if it works. Hey, it does. All right, fuck it, release it. What it sounds like. The graphics engineering team surprises and impresses us nearly every day with their innovation and talent. Ingenuity and talent. We couldn't be happier with the project's progress. This update includes a few previous screenshots that show the prototype new sky and an early version of the new shadow technology. Last quarterly update, I touched fairly extensively on physics development and priorities. I won't elaborate too extensively here, but it's worth a quick recap of initiatives and priorities that are underway. V10 tires, version 10 tires, top of the list. We're on the 10th version of the tire. Hey, Pravi. We've already invested years in research and development and built tools to accelerate the project. Additional improvements include, this is a quick recap from November's update, double precise physics calculations, better force feedback, I hope Gamer Muscle's listening, better contact patch modeling, better tire shape, better tire compound modeling, a better grip model, better modeled heat buildup in tire memory. Oh, my tires don't have any memory. No. Better moments. Better moments. Huh. Like precious moments. Single player career mode. Hell yeah, here we go. I'm actually a little excited about this. I don't know why. Single player career mode is moving along well, and our focus remains on delivering what we're calling AI championships. Hell yeah, brother. Stephen Lowbridge. Thanks for the 44, buddy. AI championships, first as we build towards a full career mode. AI championships will provide an all-new mode of racing with AI in iRacing, where you can simulate the career path that many racers take from grassroots racing all the way along to the pinnacle of sport in NASCAR, prototype racing, Grand Prix, and more. Yeah, because right now, if you go to AI, look at this. So you can, this is like the early stages. So you click on like MX5, look, it has like a little schedule. There's like a season. You can begin like an AI race. See how that works? So this is like, it'll just get more and more expanded. So look at this, it's like a full season here. The racing ladders in the AI Championship will have flexibility available in various paths one can take and will support systems that evaluate performance in ways different from the typical iRacing metrics. Development on AI Championship mode and career mode is also fueling improvements to the product as a whole, such as adaptive AI and feature systems such as auto AI and race and save race. Yeah, they mentioned it earlier in the dev post about the adaptive AI, which makes a lot more sense when you combine that with an actual like single player career mode, because then you just set a difficulty, you know. Audio teams dialed in on completing architectural improvements that will set the foundation for a greatly expanded and more modern feature set. First up on the priority list are reflections, which will provide a far more immersive experience and a transformatively enhanced auditory presence as sound reflects off of surfaces within the car and around the racetrack environment. Whoa, they're getting crazy. Fair competition and the security of our data are essential to our support. We have staffed a full anti-cheat and anti-tamper team comprised of industry leaders. Don't even try cheating out there. The only way you can cheat in iRacing is by practicing. We know who you are. We continue to invest R&D energy and priority into the exploration and development of the new features and functionality powered by AI technology. They got Grok working on it. As we shared publicly late last year, we have partnered with the world-leading AI technology. Now, and whenever they say like world-leading, it's an opinion. I mean, they can say that. They consider them. We got people from yeah. I'm sure the world-leading AI technology experts are all working on iRacing. But they're on the cutting edge. Experts at Microsoft Research to co-innovate together and further the science of AI research while building new systems and experiences for iRacers. Our collaboration will advance our goals of developing AI-powered driving coaching/crew systems among many other opportunities. We have focused our efforts on a system designed to assist racers in piloting their cars around the track with better guidance and support. This should dramatically enhance the learning trajectory of new iRacers as well as support veterans with more precision. Crazy. I could continue with many other development initiatives, but as always, there will be future opportunities to share more about these projects and the many more that works. You'll learn about them soon. However, before we conclude, let me run through some updates on future cars and tracks in the works. Here we go. Gen 4 preview has changed.
22, baby.
22, Dan Zolo. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. So this is Gen 4 preview. A lot has changed since 2003. To be honest, I literally can't tell the difference. No. A pair of Gen 4 cars are nearing completion. These 2003 era cars include speedways, super speedway variants, both in terms of physics and in terms of the actual car model. Scooby, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the Sys7. Our IndyCar and NASCAR Cup cars each will receive the latest pre-version 10 tire model. It's like version 9.5. Aero modeling updates and associated advancements. We have another Ferrari in the works, and our team has been challenging themselves to deliver the best physics, graphics, and audio models possible, utilizing all of our latest development tooling. Well, what would be the Ferrari? Our scan of Adelaide went well, and our sizable scan and photography team successfully navigated the dynamic public roads. Oh, what is this? I don't know nothing about this. Racetrack. Sounds like a street course. All right. Some sort of street course. I wish they'd just show me a picture of it, but I'd have to click on something. It's a cool track. All right, I believe you. Hundreds of millions of laser scan points. Due to its location, this track won't be a breeze for our team to complete, but our experience developing Long Beach and Chicago street courses prepared us well for street circuits around the world. True. Miami International Autodrome is progressing nicely. Prototype version of the track are drivable and used by the track for its own development purposes. We signed Autodrome. Why is everything named that? Hermanos Rodriguez, huh? We're so excited to expand our offering of real-world NASCAR and F1 tracks. I love how I don't know any of this. It's like I only know tracks that are on iRacing. As well as enter regions of North America that are new to iRacing. Mexico City is a great track with many unique characteristics ranging from its high elevation to the winding Foro Sol section, where the track runs between two large grandstands that previously were part of a baseball stadium. No kidding. We got plenty more in the works, but that will have to do for now. Again, just wanted to quickly re-emphasize how excited our team is about the future of our great racing sim and platform. In my role as executive producer, I'm fortunate to interface with our teams across all development disciplines: art, production, rendering, audio, physics, design, AI, hardware support, and more. With this visibility, every day offers glimpses into exciting progress across our entire project and product. I have to tell you, what we have in store for the next few years is going to take iRacing and sim racing to a level never seen before. This is a new era of possibility, and we are all going to share these advancements and improvements together where they matter most, on the simulated track. Booyah, baby! Carson! What's going on, buddy? Before we conclude, there are a couple of special events coming up worth mentioning. The only one worth mentioning is the Bathurst 12-hour this Saturday. Malone takes on the mountain. All 12 hours by himself. Come on with it now. Carson, what's up, buddy? Saw you streaming at Daytona, on Daytona, at Daytona, in Daytona. It got real confusing there. Thank you, buddy. Track refresh. Bristol. Which one's the old? Which one's the new? Can't tell. Track refresh. Bristol Whip new track materials. Okay. Both are new. Okay. Just shows the detail texture. Alright. What's this? Adaptive AI. Easy. New helmet model being developed for a future release. New connection quality system in action to warn users their connection is struggling. Packet loss. Yeah, I'm telling you guys. This is no different. It's just more of an indication. It just shoves you to the pits, gives you the flag, but you're still going to get people blinking. We saw the clouds. What's this? New renderer night lighting analytics. Okay. Hey, what's that blimp doing? What? Is that blimp owned by Delta now? New Sky model prototypes will debut with new graphics engine. Hell yeah, brother. I'm worried about the blimp. The rocket blimp. Oh, we saw the curbing. Here's something new. This is the new ARCA car, work in progress. Custom cockpits in each of the 3 cars and high quality materials. Hell yeah. Excited. Well, there you go, guys. Dev update for iRacing. It's all coming soon, apparently.